So did anything weird happen to you guys this week?
See, not penises. Why do you, as a man, own a vacuum? Oh my god!
Hello, everyone. It's your favorite neighborhood hot messes here. I'm Rachel Osterhout.
I'm Sydney Glenn.
I'm Keegan Morgan.
And this is Trauma Tuesdays.
Trauma Tuesdays.
And this is our last time ever recording in the studio. And that, boom, clickbait. Get fucking clickbaited. I would just like to state in advance that this episode is kind of all over the place and chaotic because we really just wanted to record one last time in the studio. We didn't have a ton planned. And it is a full circle moment because in our very early episodes, we always used to wing it, and we are winging it in this one. We are going full circle, baby. Hope you enjoy the chaos. It's going to be much more organized from here on out, but we just wanted one last hurrah. I've been doing job interviews for the same job. I had the last round of them, and so if I get it, I guess I'll be announcing that at some point. I got the job. Probably with a bottle of champagne because girl needs a job. I went to go pick up a pizza from my favorite pizza place as a little treat for myself, and then I get there and I say, hey, I'm picking up for Rachel, and he goes, I know who you are. And then I was like, oh, okay. And so it's like, stop, say it again, say it one more time, I'm recording, say it again, say it one more time. And so anyways, then he gave me a little box with the cannoli in it. So I'm guessing this means we have a cannoli plug.
I don't like the way you said that.
I really like the way I said that, actually. Who doesn't want a cannoli plug? Everyone's jealous of our cannoli plug.
Well, honestly, I had no problem with it until you said the last few
Not the
times.
gulp. Anyways, we will have our own studio next time. That is why it's our last time in this studio. We have little mics. They're not little. They're big
heavy.
mics. They're dense. It felt expensive, yeah.
Although
It was expensive.
Well, compared to these mics, not really. These
But
were
these
like
are so-
$600 mics.
They don't act like it. They literally swing at me. If I look the wrong way, I get hit in the face.
You did deep throat them multiple times, so.
Has anything interesting happened to you guys this week or this past month since we haven't been here?
Yeah, let's just call ourselves out for that just a little bit.
Can we address the
But
elephant
we
in the
have
room?
been very, very busy. And also, we've been planning a bunch of cool things that are happening soon. So if that
Big things coming, guys.
Yeah, big things. I didn't want to like sound like that, but I kind of did. Well, like I said, I've just been interviewing for this really cool job that would honestly be my like dream position. I had 4 interviews for it, and the last 2 were yesterday, and they went really well. So I guess we'll find out. They do in fact know about this podcast. It's on my resume because it's a social media resume. And so I have to flex our social media marketing, and it's on the resume. And then when one of the guys who interviewed me was like, what do you like to do for fun? I was like, well, I have to put, yeah, what's up? I like to skateboard and deep throat. Hire me. And so I literally was like, oh, I like edit things in my free time sometimes, but like, and so then I like mentioned, oh, there's a podcast that I edit and like I'm on it and it's doing all right now. And like we've had it for the past 2 years. And so at the very end, he goes, oh, by the way, what's the name of the podcast? And I'm like, Gulp. I'm like, yeah, it's Trauma Tuesdays.
He probably forgot the name.
He wrote it down.
Oh.
I watched him like it was like on a Google.
Maybe
Meet
he
call.
doesn't know how to spell.
So I watched him. I said it really fast, and I hoped that I saw him like write it on a sticky note, and I went and immediately unpinned like our most lucrative reels from our Instagram.
Maybe he doesn't know how to spell trauma or Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Like you guys when you first made the Instagram.
Wow.
Trauma.
Wait, was that a thing?
Yes.
I misplaced the A and the U.
Oh man, not you holding that in for 2 years. I don't even think I knew about that.
Yeah, it just made me laugh so hard because usually it's like you correcting me and you were like, is there a U in trauma? And I
did have
me
the
in
U in it.
trauma.
All the letters were there. It's just the A and the U were transposed.
I look over, she's open mouth sobbing.
When
When we were putting the Halloween decorations up, I don't know if you've seen any of these, but it was basically like when it's time to put Halloween decorations up, it was people picking up their black cat and putting them in a box.
Oh,
so I was like, come on, Athena.
I have to put you away.
So that's what we were doing.
I'm not working on it yet. However, I am going to make crochet baklava for Athena. And we're going to have matching. Oh, wait. Sorry, not baklava. Balaclava. I think you say it.
No, it's both.
What,
It's both?
baklava's
Yeah.
the food.
No,
That's
it's the same. Like it's food too. It's a dessert. Very delicious.
I want to try it.
What
I've never tried
culture
it.
is that? Russian?
Greek.
It might be all of that area.
That's
because
not Greek.
It's Russian.
It might be like
The
it
hat
might
is
be
Russian. I don't know anything about the food.
It's just wherever it's fucking cold as shit.
Anyway, if
yeah.
anyone is from the culture that has everything we just said, please correct us in the comments, but nicely. I know Russian people can sometimes sound a little aggressive sometimes. You have to be very kind with us.
Hey, Putin, what do you think of this podcast?
Do you remember that shirtless picture of Putin?
He's like
you know the one.
I think about that a lot.
I was about to say, for a while, that was like accidentally my Roman Empire. I wasn't attracted to it. I didn't like want to think about it, but you can't stop thinking about it.
You know what my Roman Empire is? Tom Holland doing the Rihanna song.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Thank you.
I like how you can tell this is an episode that is like a month late because we're bringing up things that were like relevant like a month ago. It's be like, this is still funny, right, guys? Be like, and it's like now everyone fucking hates the Roman Empire thing, and I just bring it up like, guys, please tell me this is still funny.
I now only get my feed through Pinterest.
Oh yeah, she started sending me stuff through Pinterest, and I had to turn on my notifications.
That's such a safe
I felt so bad.
place.
No, actually, it's not.
Really?
Well,
when I didn't have any social media, that's what I had left was Pinterest.
Humor-wise, yes. Body-wise, no. You guys
Really?
think I'm like Chernobyl? Hear me out.
Like, what do you mean think of it?
Because Chernobyl's like...
I think about Chernobyl a lot.
No. I'm saying... Chernobyl was such a sudden like cutoff from society that they immediately had to leave in the middle of their lives, and that's what I did with the internet. So do you think in like 15 years I'll still be like slay queen, and everyone's like,
let's get
what
you
is
to bed,
she?
Grandma.
Let's get you bed, Cam. That's exactly what I thought you were gonna say.
So since you don't have Instagram, I commented because I am usually the one on the Trauma Tuesdays Instagram. If someone's replied to you, it's probably me. About 98% of the time. And Vision of the Lens, that like photographer that's at all the concerts, posted a photo of cum dogs at Suckfest.
I love cum dogs.
Yeah, and cum dogs loves us.
Really?
Yeah, they want to be a guest on the show.
Oh my gosh, shut up. I
And
bought one of
so,
their t-shirts.
At one point.
Oh, yeah, I wore it on
that's
That's
why they
why
love
the
us.
conversation. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I
Because
you're
love
the
not
reason.
existing on the
No, like the one where you're like, my coworker said his ex fucked his twin sister. That one that went super viral. You were wearing a cum dog shirt.
They loved
That
it.
became the joke of like, in my head, it's the joke of we made cum dogs famous, even though clearly did not. It's like the Kanye thing of like I made that bitch famous. So in my head, it was like a funny bit, and so and it's still a funny bit. I'll say it. I've said it once. I'll stand by it. And so he posted a photo of cum dogs, and I under Trauma Tuesdays commented, "Yeah, we made them famous." And he said. Because I knew they would get it.
Oh, okay. I was like,
they commented on one of
no.
our other things being like, we want to be guests on the show. And I said, we have to wait until we have our own studio set up, but don't worry, cum dogs. And somebody else replied being like, I can't get over this sentence, don't worry, cum dogs. And I said, why? That's their God-given Christian American name. And they said, I agree.
You should have said cum, comma, dogs. Like C-O-M-E. Like, come on the show.
Cum
But not
dogs.
yet. They can't
Cum
yet.
dogs.
And so
They can't come.
They stay. Hey, stay.
They
sit,
can't come.
stay.
And that's a problem.
They can't.
I'm not sure what the scientific term is for
Erectile
that.
dysfunction.
It's no nut November. It's no nut November. They can't come. So, anyways, they replied back to the "We Made Them Famous" with "Let's get you to bed, Gam Gam."
No,
it's so good.
So good, and I didn't even know what to say. Like, I can't top that. I didn't even reply.
Oh my goodness.
Like, what am I supposed to say to you?
There's this girl that I met, and she was super nice. The conversation was going so well, and like I was proud of myself because like talking to somebody the first time, you either completely blank or you can actually like riff off of their conversation.
Yeah.
And as soon as she was like, I saw your podcast, I went, ooh. And I just turned away and didn't know what to do, so I started stocking the fridge.
Well,
Think
that's why
what
I've been able to
happened.
get a Diet Coke so easily. It's very nice.
Oh, yeah, I do a great job stocking that fridge.
Sometimes I go down there and it's so embarrassing because when I used to go down there, people get busy, of course. And so I never was like, hey, who didn't stock the fridge? But I do sometimes like open the fridge and it would be dead empty. And so then I have to I'm like, what do I pretend I was here for? What do I just went back upstairs, like discouraged. He was like, did you need something? It's like, not anymore. I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't want a warm Coke.
Not hot take actually, but I don't mind bubbly drinks. I don't mind warm, like room temperature.
I disagree, but a lot of people disagree with me disagreeing. So
it's because the bubbly makes it feel cold.
Have you considered burning yourself at the stake?
Yes.
You deserve to fall down. So this is basically, I will be saying things and you don't have to feel pressure to say them quickly. You can think about your answer. So the first thing I have is things you can say in a pet store, but not a nursing home.
We gotta put this one down.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Man, they're fucking.
Dude, do you know how...
I know.
This
elderly or ornery? No, literally.
You can say that in both.
Originally, so this first prompt, the one I already told you guys, was originally what made me want to do it was that I saw a clip of people saying that, and so one of the people in that clip said, I want to pet the little black one. And I was like, oh
my God. That's so good.
I was like, oh God. This one needs a tranquilizer.
Oh God.
Tranquilizer? I hardly know it.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey. No. That's how I sound to Athena because she doesn't respect me, so I have to lower my voice.
Yes.
Dude, Athena will look at you like...
I have a very strict mom voice. I'm like, Bear, go now, get your ass in the room. And
I just know he's scared shitless too.
Goes,
that's a scared little boy right there.
Or he'll do a rollover and show his big ass fat belly.
He's not fat. He's tall.
When I was gone,
we're talking about a cat, by the way. Did we ever clarify?
Fat shaming a
Bear's
cat.
my orange tabby cat.
Yeah, there's a man named Bear.
And he's big and all.
While I was gone, Bear opened my nightstand drawer, ripped open his giant bag of Temptations treats, and finished them.
He was tempted.
So my king was feasting.
Oh, man.
While we were feasting at the Renaissance Fair.
Oh my gosh.
So then I went on a little dive of other prompts similar to this. So I have inappropriate show and tell items.
My mom's dildo mold.
Is it molded?
Just the mold.
What is it molded after?
I hate that I said my mom.
Yeah. I'm bringing your mom to show and tell.
All right. CSI, murder evidence.
I was thinking...
This is the axe my mom was killed with.
My wisdom teeth. The dentist who I'm going to drill to get him to drill them.
You know what's upsetting is that I think in elementary school, I did bring to show and tell was my loose tooth. Did anyone ever do that?
What do you mean,
sucked as a kid?
I did.
What do you mean loose? Was it not out yet?
No.
You just opened your mouth?
I was in kindergarten. So that was the height of my experience at that point.
Man,
what did you bring?
I don't remember. I think I brought some. See, I was that bitch though. My parents were taking me to Hong Kong and shit. So I'm pretty sure I brought something from a different country, if I remember correctly.
I'm so mad because my dad had grandparents like that.
Uh-huh.
And so he went to Hong Kong around when he was in middle school, high school, before it was even
You
a
should
part
start beef
of
with
China.
your dad.
Charles, if you're listening to this, which I know you're not, which is I hope it stays that way, we have beef now. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna send just this clip, nothing else.
So he's you're looming in his mind of what did I do?
What did I do? Is this why she hasn't come home?
I wasn't excited about Keegan's boots enough. Is that what?
Oh my God!
Can you just tell that, please?
The boots.
I can insert a video for anyone who's just listening. If you really want to see the boots, I will insert a video.
They are phenomenal boots. They look like holographic blue Lady Gaga shoes.
A few weekends ago, we went to Charlotte to go visit the Renaissance Festival, and we stayed at my dad's house. But the day before, we went to Goodwill just to look around. And Keegan found these glorious, beautiful blue boots that were only $7, and they're easily worth $50.
I don't know if they're worth $50.
Oh, have you seen?
All boots are at least $40.
Crocs are $30 to $40.
Bitch! Okay. I thought the meeting was still going.
It wouldn't be the first time we've done that to a meeting.
Really self-conscious.
On the phone with my dad, I was like, Keegan has some boots that she's really excited to show you, and you better give her the best reaction. I don't care how much you have to fake it. You better give her the best reaction ever. He gets home with Chinese food, and he's like, Keegan ends up showing him the boots, and he's like, oh my God.
He said, wow.
And then he tried to put his big ass bare foot in my shoe, and I was like, I'll take
that.
It's because you said he needs
No.
to wear the boots.
Yeah, you literally said put them on.
You literally said put them on.
I just thought he would maybe have some socks.
And so
I mean, he
there
knew he wouldn't
was-
put his actual foot in.
There was a lot of Trauma Tuesdays content on our Instagram story. If you would like to follow our Instagram, there was some videos of you guys doing. Okay,
Oh,
I did
okay.
not know you guys were referencing something. I did not know you guys were referencing something.
I
thought you guys often, every time you get together, here's what I was picturing. Every time you get together, that you practice this opera, the videos of them behind each other, like posted up in this position. And
POV, you're at the opera.
Yeah.
POV, you're at the opera. And they keep going higher and go, wait, no, do this. And you guys kept going to hit these opera notes. And I have a bulldog in front of me that is drooling all over
Hey,
me.
he's an American bulldog, so
And
cute.
Big butt boy.
Petey.
he's scared. He's like borderline shaking. Every time you guys go up an octave, he shoots his head behind me. He starts whining. He's like,
He's a
looking
paid
at me.
actor.
And so there's videos of this experience, and I did not know you guys were referencing something. So I thought that every time you guys got together without me, that you go, wait, no, do it again, do it like this. Oh! And like I thought every time that this was something you guys did because you were like. Keegan's alarm went off and stopped the recording, therefore changing the entire topic of conversation when we came back.
Excited.
It's a great spinoff from Your Boots. This is the worst crisis to have to deal with when you're in the middle of performing in drag.
Oh, I
And
got
so
one.
I thought of immediately if you're like a surgeon who's on call and you have to show up to the surgery just the fucking nine's dick tucked in. You're like, all right, I'm ready for the brain surgery. You're like,
Yo.
Dr. Johnson? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the worst moment to be in drag would be if you're George Bush and you just got told 9/11 happened.
So now you can go back and change
Okay.
your answer to I would like to be mid-drag show.
Yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, the tower. Do it with more slang next time. Sir, the towers.
The towers have just fallen.
Pentagon
Bro,
is next.
oh my god. These are like my favorite people in the whole world, but the people who did
Not us.
No. The people who did like POV or at the opera, recall, like that whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll insert a
Which,
picture of it.
By the way, we fucking hit those notes.
We did not hit those notes.
We
I
hit
had
some notes.
No, let
I-
me
We hit a note.
There was notes hit for sure.
There were notes hit.
Do you have a crisis you would not want to deal with when in drag?
Giving birth on accident.
Hey, well,
Okay. Well, I mean, women can do drag.
16,
not
I'm
common.
16 and
It's
I
not
didn't know I was
common.
pregnant.
okay, but you're also in drag?
Oh shit.
A king.
But if
You
we
just heard crises I
But
don't want to deal
women-
with.
if we're
it's-
in drag.
You're getting back
I know.
from the club and you're in full drag still, and then you get into a car wreck, but you get into a car wreck with a hearse, so there's a body in the back, and then you're trying to deal with insurance, and they're like, you don't look like your ID. And the officer, yeah, I guess just getting pulled over in general would also be very bad.
I need to work on my impressions.
Right now.
I haven't had, yeah.
You're a film bro. I just
Oh.
came to your apartment. It's the second date, so we know where your head's at.
So
I hate this. I love it.
I think we need to rewatch Pulp Fiction.
So, actually, the Coppola family, like, they're really, like, I love women's film, you know? Like, I think Barbie was really great. I really liked Ken, especially.
So,
I saw this in IMAX, actually, so.
I work at the movie theater.
Is that why you
I-
smell like butter?
So basically, I got a 4:00 appointment, so we're either doing this or we're not.
The appointment's my job at the movie theater. So yeah, we can watch this movie twice because the first time we're not gonna be watching much.
If I could violently rip my headphones. Oh my god. Ugh. I hate. I'm muting all of y'all.
He does this. Yeah, no, this would. Oh man, dude.
Pause! Wait, pause!
Stop. This would be a
Like,
really good
literally
shot.
the opening credits. Pause!
Stop.
Pause
So
your
this
movie.
this part, I actually know a lot about this. I've actually been to this location where it was filmed. Yeah, this. Oh, babe, you look so good in this line right now. Oh my god, if knock that down 2 f-stops. Oh, you look great right now. Yeah, we should film something else if you know what I mean.
I don't get why like women think that it's a feminist thing to cover up. I think that it's more feminist if we're naked on screen.
That's why I am
You
a
know?
firm believer in just titties. But no offense, babe. Stop. Why are you crying? What? Oh God, women are just. They're
So fucking emotional.
That's why they're not directors. Like,
No.
cry a little more pretty. Cry a little more pretty. Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Characters that should have been at the club instead of like what they were doing. So like I have like this started with a post, and the first one was Michael Myers. He was actually 21. Why weren't you in the club? Isaac Newton. He's 23. Get in the fucking club instead of talking about gravity. Anakin Skywalker, 23. Mama Bear from Berenstain Bears, 27. Go to the club.
Wait. My thing is, what would they do if they were at the club?
How about the Charman Bears, but the club is out of toilet paper, and they're just like,
They're like,
no!
we have to go.
They're like,
God, why?
no,
what
It's
kind of
not even
establishment?
one ply.
It's the cheap toilet
No,
paper.
yeah.
So yeah, they bring their own. That's why it's not a problem. They have their own.
Well, yeah, and then
They
they
snuck
thought,
that shit in.
then it became threatening.
Like we used to allegedly with 4 Loko bottles.
Have you seen that video where it's like literally nobody, absolutely nobody, the Charman Bears? I fucking love wiping my ass.
I have seen that.
Okay, so what are some? Do you guys know any characters that you think should have been in the club?
Shigo.
Anna from Frozen.
Yzma from Emperor's New Groove.
Eartha Kitt. She voices Yzma, and she also is the original writer and singer for the song Santa Baby.
What? No way!
She's the one going Santa Baby.
That's bizarre.
Same person. Jack Black's mom. Whenever she was pregnant with Jack Black, she was solving mathematical equations for Apollo 11. She was in labor while she solved like one of the biggest like things.
That's so. I love women.
Literally me.
Yeah.
Slay.
Literally.
Like you're like as
my-
a woman in STEM.
woman in STEM.
No, literally, one time I didn't have a tampon and I had to figure it out.
We've all done the.
Yeah.
The
Millie Rock.
things you can say during a job interview and also sex.
I am very excited for the endeavors that we're about to continue.
I'm
on.
so glad you could come in today.
I don't think I want to do this job.
I can think of a job you can do. So I'm really only able to offer you like $50 if that's okay. You have some great qualifications. We'll make this quick.
Unfortunately, we will have to be going with somebody else tonight.
I have a room booked for this. Oh, my assistant will just let you right in.
That's some Meredith Grey stuff. My assistant will let you right in.
Wait, did you say Meredith Grey?
No,
Not Meredith
not
Grey.
Meredith Grey, not Meredith Grey.
Me.
Choose me.
Fuck
Choose
me.
me. You should hear from me in like around 2 weeks. Maybe less talking next time.
Yeah. You have enormous tits.
Applying for Hooters.
Yeah.
Oh, literally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
Have
one of
I
my
told you guys that
what?
I'm just gonna say one of my, so it's more vague, but one of my exes tried to make me work at Hooters.
You did tell me about that.
Why would you do that ever?
It's just a hypersexualization that they think that they get at the moment when it's like,
I think it's because he was hella broke and knew you get tipped well. Inappropriate first date greetings, which makes me think of the time that KGB, the bar that is like Russian themed for some reason. And so I walked in and they were there first sitting at the bar and they were talking to the bartender. And I walk in right as they say to the bartender, so you guys fuck with communism or what? Like, and so they turn around and go, oh, hey. And that was my first time meeting them. And they go, right. And the bartender goes, I don't know if they fuck with communism. I only work here 2 days a week. Inappropriate first date greetings. Probably, once again, great tits.
Oh my gosh, I know you. You were at my family Thanksgiving.
Oh, no. Can you put your hair in 2 little pigtails? Oh, hey, nice to meet you. So I actually watched your podcast last night.
sorry, I'm going to have to dip a little bit early. I do have a meeting and it is with my parole officer.
Are you?
Hey.
Are you being dead ass?
No.
Oh, bro. I was like,
that's,
what?
That's the first sentence you say to someone on your first date.
That literally, that was the first. Well, he said, sorry, I was late. I had a meeting with my parole officer.
We had something else planned to do, but it just didn't work out for technology reasons, so we started going through our notes app, and it becomes a little chaotic, so I apologize in advance, but you knew this when you got into this episode. You signed up for this. This is your fault.
Bits I've been doing, asking someone I just met if that's a new shirt, saying no pun intended after normal things in a conversation. When someone sneezes, saying, oh, were you not getting enough attention? Oh, saying no, sorry, I don't have any money if a friend walks up to me. I have Trauma Tuesdays stuff, and then the first thing says, it says Llama Tuesday.
Work.
Should we just all dress up as a sexy llama?
I don't want to do
Like
that.
Cusco with the assless chaps?
Hot Bottom Autumn. I have that written down under Trauma Tuesday stuff. Hot Bottom Autumn.
It's just
Oh, yeah.
a medical disease.
These
It's
are
for hemorrhoids.
These are from our meeting, by the way.
I do have podcast activities and ideas, which I didn't get a response from you guys, so I think that you are oppressing me and silencing me.
What
I
do
was
you mean?
silenced
I did
and
post
silent.
some
Just
of your
now?
text. Your out of context
You
text.
did?
I did post them on the Trauma Tuesday story.
I
So,
would
you know.
I would maybe like to get a vote
Right.
of which one should happen, and copyright. We should ask each other.
I like how you're already getting My favorite things is when you go.
sometimes-
Anyway, we should.
Sometimes I catch myself by surprise. We should ask each other questions about VeggieTales and put fake tattoos on each other's faces when we get them wrong.
I did post that one, yeah.
Yeah, but people need to vote on them. You guys put makeup on each other like dead bodies while I questioned you about morticians.
I did give you a response to these, and I
was
said they were
scared.
great.
I was
Oh,
shaking
okay,
like a
slay.
chihuahua.
Put on wigs and give each other haircuts. 3 haircuts per wig.
Sorry, what?
We roast each other with stupid insults out of a joke book like Yo Mama. And then we have a duel where we are in giant hamster balls and we run at each other full speed. I think that's
We don't have the
fucking
budget for
hilarious.
that.
Okay.
You can rent them.
Found a pros and cons list in my notes about a man where, okay, first of all, that clip of Brittany Broski going, so I met a young gentleman. He's a fucking loser. I love that clip
I haven't
so
seen
much. It was in the like compilation that I sent you where like,
Oh,
it was the first
damn.
thing.
I met a young gentleman. He's a fucking loser.
So it says pros, hot, good at funny, good hair, fun. Those are very few pros. Let's get this straight. Then the cons, I just keep scrolling. I'll read the funniest ones. Smoked cigarettes constantly. Tried to drive drunk with me in the car.
Who was
Pulled
this?
something up on his phone, and there was a picture of a really hot random girl already pulled up on his phone.
Rachel. Okay,
I
wait.
watched him text his boss that family stuff had come up when me and him were sitting in a bar on a date, and now I'm thinking about how many times he texted me family stuff had come up, but he was probably on a date. When I went to the bathroom at a bar, I came out and he was flirting with the girl next to us.
Is this all the same person?
It's all the same person. It's a pros and cons list.
Rachel.
I'm gonna lock him away.
I think we need a. There's a big.
Doesn't believe in birth control and wanted like 7 kids. Also believes overpopulation didn't exist and tried to convince me of it too. Said he didn't believe in God, but then took a vow of chastity that he broke after 2 days. Had a full-time job, but at the bar he had to transfer money from one account to the other to make sure that his card didn't get declined. Oh, was a really bad texter and would only text me like once a week, but would check his phone really often when he was with me. So I would like to keep in mind that was a pros and cons list where I was still like, I'm a little unsure after.
So, what did you see in him?
I already said that in the beginning. He was really hot and good at
Right.
So these are my old notes app, okay?
It's not like I haven't done the same thing. But
we can
worse. No
laugh
pros.
at my delusion together, okay? These are old ones.
Jesus Christ. Can we list red flags about each other?
Yeah.
Or is that gonna get me?
I was about to
It could be
say
a
when
ro-
when my feelings get hurt.
If
I
we
don't
make
know.
it, if we make it like a funny roast section. Hang on.
You wanna have sex?
Yeah. It's a Freudian slip. No.
I'm gonna Freudian slip this dick into your mouth.
Things you can say in a job interview and in sex somehow.
Yeah.
The job interview is for a psych professor.
The job interview is for a porn.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What kind of home appliances do you think are slutty?
The
Air fryer.
toaster ovens with the 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think you are, Chef Boyardee?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Boy,
Well,
or
like,
fuck me.
okay, the ice makers that are like away from the fridge, like it's a separate ice maker.
The ice makers, that make the whole cubes, the cubes with the hole in it, and they like make different types of ice.
You know why you have that hole.
I'm
She goes-
sorry.
She goes. The response that cracked me up. It's so slutty.
I found a notes app called Stupid Inventions, and it said caffeine-infused toothpaste. You don't have to drink coffee and then brush your teeth separately. Dog treats for humans. And then I wrote someone who says, take nudes of my dead body pre-rigor mortis at the end of their will.
Wait. Real quick question.
That was under Inventions.
Does your dick get hard in rigor mortis?
Mm-mm.
Because you're real hard.
Because your blood's not moving.
Why did I have that under
Then
Inventions?
what's rigor mortis?
Take nudes of my
What gets
dead body
harder then?
pre-rigor mortis at the end of their will. Is that an invention?
What is rigor mortis?
It's when the body gets really stiff.
It like stiffs up.
Ew.
Yeah.
Their dick should not get hard. But also...
Oh my god! The penis gets erect due to blood flowing in, tissue swelling, and that pressure keeping the
Is
blood
that why I
inside.
had that written down?
Oh wait, no, it says after death there's no blood flow, no erections. Man, Google really misled me.
I was about to
got
say,
so
there's
excited.
no muscles in there, but that's so funny. So what I'm hearing is that like, if you like killed somebody and then you put salt on them immediately, would they dance around like with their frog legs?
No, they like vanish
What?
like a slug. They like start disintegrating. I also found things I would tweet if I had Twitter because I don't have it. And then I said car washes are just for people who don't trust the rain to wash your car. And then someone just ordered a California roll with no avocado and no cucumber. Also, I don't know what I thought they did with dead deer that were hit by cars on the side of the highway, but I just saw a giant bulldozer crossing the highway to scoop up a dead deer and take it away, and that was not something I was expecting. Once I woke up at 3 a.m. and wrote something in my notes, and I looked at the next day, and it just said candle that screams when you light it on fire.
I love that. I love that. Something popped up on my search history. Boner of an executed 18th century man goes on display, and it's censored.
Also wrote, I wonder if an assistant director says go faster during sex.
This dead dude's dick costs $3,000.
God, I wish that were me.
It can't be.
You know, there's this thing called the...
Freaking
I've already told you guys this. I think I've already said it on
Oh
the
my
podcast.
god.
Did you see the uncensored?
She's on Reddit. I'm just guessing.
I'm like disturbed, but I also want to know.
Can somebody please look?
I don't want to look.
Yeah, can you turn around the laptop? Wait, maybe the other direction.
I
Okay.
did write, everybody's talking about the internet and nobody's talking about how many chairs I have.
Oh,
I
bitch.
don't know what that means.
It's so veiny.
Why did I?
No, I know, because it's fucking true. It's like 3,000 years old.
Honestly, that's really impressive preservation. But they...
What happened to the rest of his body? Where is the rest of his body? And why is his penis fine?
What if he was like castrated and they preserved it?
Why would they detach it from his body?
That's what castration
Why
is.
are they selling it?
Well, castration is
That's
the
what
balls.
castration is?
They take the balls off your... Yeah. I'm still on my slutty segments and my notes
Okay.
back. Cartoon characters specifically. And I said that Carl Weezer is
Ooh.
a slut.
He's a freak. He's into pegging.
Oh, yeah.
Croissant. I do have a notes app called 2023 Wrapped, and I write down every single date I went on, every single person I kissed, and every single person I slept with. Because it's like
just blank.
it's like Spotify Wrapped. So I'm gonna make myself a PowerPoint if you guys would like to join for that presentation at the end of the year.
I would love to.
And then I give them like the thing that Spotify Wrapped does where it's like, you spent so and so minutes. I just make stuff up. I'm like, this
Yeah.
person spent 7 seconds. This person played
Damn.
hip hop during it for some reason.
Why do people play music during sex? It makes me
I
uncomfortable.
I
okay,
like it.
So I get
don't.
it depends on the music for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna want to sing to the song.
Well,
I'm gonna want to sing.
Beautiful
Well,
Girls by Sean Kingston comes on.
I'll be suicide.
Come Dogs comes on while coming. So
Yeah.
if I had a
Once-
sex playlist, it'd be only Come Dogs.
Right,
Did anyone
right.
have anything they want to say before you do your little thing?
Thank you, TLTV.
Oh yeah.
oh my gosh.
We literally did not say we would not have any of this if it was not for Teal TV. And although we stopped going to the meetings, our bad. We love you, Teal TV, and I loved my time there as their silly little vice president.
It's just been so exciting to have an actual space.
And the studio has been a flex. Anyone who tried to like make fun of us in the comments, literally a couple times it was like, okay, but they do have a nice setup. But yes,
But yeah.
thank you Teal TV, thank you UNCW, thank you to who was our person, like her name started with a
Kimberly
K.
Como?
Yes, thank you to Kimberly Como, Bill Denum, all our Teal TV peeps that were there when we started it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for being our friends. You know,
Do you
join
wanna
in the
do
conversation.
And we will be continuing. We're not ending. We're just going to a different place.
Oh, fuck,
we'll
you're
do
right,
that.
yeah.
We'll do the wrap up. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to know more about us and stuff, please follow us on all of our social media. It's all Trauma Tuesdays, and that's on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube as well. And please rate us on Spotify if you like us. This really helps us get more views and gets more impressions.